England were rocked by a stunning Belgian comeback, losing 4-2 in front of the home crowd in their opening game of the London Cup 2011. Visitors to the Quintin Hogg Memorial Ground would be forgiven for thinking it was the Belgian side who were the team ranked 9 places higher after England squandered a 2-goal lead. The host nation were later criticised by their coach Jason Lee for a disturbing habit of underperforming on home soil. And all this in a tournament launched to mark the one-year countdown to the London Olympics, where England hockey have very real aspirations of gold. Such prospects seemed justified early on after a dream start. Richard Alexander's diving shot on the reverse gliding over Risselberg in the Belgian net after just 9 minutes. Captain Barry Middleton added a second 15 minutes later, deflecting home a precision pass from Glenn Kirkham. However, that's where the fun ended for England. The team became disjointed with players popping up in unexpected positions. James Tindall at left half, then right back, Richard Smith playing as a striker. The Belgians exploited this lack of coherence, John Doman burying the ball home on the half hour to give his side a boost. The Belgians added 3 more goals in the space of just 12 minutes. England had no reply. In the last few minutes, the hosts did win a penalty corner, but Richard Mantell's drag flick fired wide. The final seconds faded away. England now must win their game against Korea if they want their statement of intent for London 2012 to be taken seriously. Barry, probably not the best start you're looking for the London Cup 2011. What were your thoughts on how the game went?
Disappointed, obviously. So it was quite a good crowd here and people got behind us at the start and it seemed like it was going well then. Yeah, I don't know what happened really. Second half and the end of the first half, I think we just stepped off the pace a little. I don't think we thought the job was done at all, but yeah, we just sort of couldn't quite get it going as we liked, and they probably deserved it a little bit in the end. But yeah, so it's just disappointing. We didn't quite convert some of the possession, the chances we had into goals, and that, I guess, a little extra at the end is sort of what we're missing at the minute.
And did you guys have sort of a distinct game plan going into this? Because obviously there was sort of 2 very distinct halves to that game. You seem to have a lot of dominance in the first half, and then obviously not so much in the second there.
No, I mean nothing changed in the second half in terms of game plan. Yeah, we always have our game plan, and it doesn't change too much. Generally, we stick to what we're good at, and usually it works. But today, I think it wasn't a game plan; it was just ourselves. We let ourselves down. We weren't good enough on the ball, maybe, and didn't quite work hard enough, and I'll say the last little bit we missed.
And as the first London Cup, obviously it would be nice to win it, but I mean, is the aim for yourself and the boys in the lead up to the Olympics to win this, or to use it as a chance to, you know, blood some new players and try some new tactics and formations?
No, at the minute our plan is to win it, and to win everything we go into from now up until the Olympics. We've done our preparations over the last sort of year and a half, and we've got a big squad together, and we've tried things around, but now we know anyone who comes into the squad can come and we can win a tournament, and that's where we're at now. We said we want to come and win this, we want to win the Europeans and Champions Trophy and everything up to it, so that's the most disappointing thing with the loss.
And you've got obviously facing Korea tomorrow now. What are you going to sort of say to the boys to get them G'd up and sort of get your heads up again for that one?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have to say too much. I think we're all disappointed. We all know where we've let ourselves down. And so we're pretty good. We stick together as a group, and generally we come back from things quite well. We don't lose too many games on the bounce, and hopefully we can prove that again tomorrow and come out fighting against Korea.
It's a deliberate ploy to try and get our worst performances out in London, out of the way this year as opposed to next year. I think the first half, I thought we played quite poorly in the first half, and there's some worrying signs, but I still think we could have been sort of 3-4, maybe even 5-0 up. But as the game progressed, we started to become a little bit nervous, a little bit lacking of focus, and allowed Belgium into it. And at the end, our goalkeeper, I think, only actually had to make 3 saves. Unfortunately, didn't achieve that, and so we conceded 2 out of 3 corners, and didn't score any of our 3, which has been a worrying sign actually of late. But even still, I think we created enough chances. It came in very strongly towards the end of the game when we started to feel a little bit hurt by the embarrassment of being beaten in a home crowd. So I think there's lots in our game that suggests that we can be great. At the moment, we just didn't put it together consistently or appropriately. And the players have been given a task. You know, they've got to sort themselves out for the rest of the tournament, because we want to have crowds supporting us because we're winners, not because you know, we let games like that get away from us. I think we had enough in our game today to comfortably win. We have some bad tendencies, which I think we saw all of them out there on the pitch today. We actually have one of our psychologists with us this week to kind of watch, because we have a very bad habit of not performing at home, kind of under expectation of a home crowd, and some of our players, I think, really don't cope well with that, and clearly that is one of our biggest tasks we're trying to resolve at the moment. This tournament might actually reveal an awful lot, and hopefully with a professional trying to find out how to find some answers.